Hello YouTube fans, here again. And I figure why not do this one when it comes to my own marathon. Classic, they've hard getting DVD in this country, that being Leviathan. That's right, Leviathan. Got this from a video rip, but it's more or less a Blu-ray rip. The quality in this is beautiful, and I always love this art cover. Always love this art cover. So like saying from the producers such as Use the Fire, Aliens, and so on. In this, underwater, nobody can hear you steam. That's right, nobody can hear you steam. It's one of these films is that if you like Alien, you definitely love this. Starring one of my all-time favourite actors, that being Peter Weller. Never want to know who Peter Weller is. Think of Robotop. Think of Robotop 2 and think of Blue Team Chop. I love Peter Weller, love him. I remember in one of my favourite sci-fi adventure films being The Adventures of Bullseye. And in this, it's a good one. It's a good one. Now, you might remember me saying that the guy that inspired me to do these videos would be Rambo for Life. I always liked his opening. I tried doing an opening once, but it was never that good. I one day want to do another opening. I'm not going to try and copy Rambo for Life, and I'm not going to try and copy, get the tap of my lip, I'm not going to try and copy OCP communications. I want to do something off my own. You know what I mean? I will do something on my own. But I always like the opening where he actually says, if I remember right, I don't think the name of the character. There's a character in the film, and he actually says something like, I'm going to pop all your tops, all 6 of them. And I always loved that saying. If you remember the name of the character, I will probably say it. Let's say it with 5, I'm think now. Okay, so 5. I'm going to pop all your tops, all 6 of them. So I thought I like that saying, and it was used in this in the opening of Rambo for Life. It was used in this with Peter Weller says that line. Okay, so that's it. 6-pack. I could fucking forget it. Duh. 6-pack. That's it. Okay, 6-pack. I'm going to pop all your tops, all 6 of them, and it's used in this film, Leviathan. I mean, come in the fucking film. I've been on for half an hour. So the film came out in 1989, and you could say that the daddy made this. This was the same year when The Abyss come out, and the thing was, because The Abyss come out and it was done by David Tamlin, we all know did Aliens, did The Exterminator. A lot of people thought it was going to be a B monster sort of movie. So a lot of movies were casting in, you know what I mean? Same name when this come out, you had Deep Star 6, which again was a B sort of sci-fi monster film. This, on the other hand, was also a monster film. So basically it's a similarity, but when the Beast come out, they realised it wasn't a monster film. The aliens were friendly. But I do like this. I was like the opening where you got that beautiful dude, trying to get away. We think this robot thing's getting away, but it's not. It's escaping and getting through that deep water. So what happens is you get these miners, sea miners who go underwater and all this. But I like this because you get some really good characters, some really good actors. Not there because they look pretty and performance. Piece of fucking wood. You actually get some good performances. I say I like Peter Weller in it. He's a tap team, but he's down to earth. He wants to have high authority, but people can see that he hasn't got that. You've got one actor you might remember that played in Ghostbusters 1 and 2. You got the one that played the Sergeant in First Blood Part 2, and Rambo 3, who's sadly no longer with us. So you got a lot of good actors in this. Got one dude in it that's pretty to look at, but isn't just there because she looks pretty. It's a good performance. And at first, you get one guy, he's having a panic attack, and Peter Weller manages to talk him down and help him out. And again, they find this ship called Leviathan, which is basically the same cycle as this film. And they find this bottle of Vista. And you know what I mean? You got 6-pack who winds everybody up. He pays jokes on people. You just heard me say it. I'm going to pop all your tops. That's 6-pack. You might remember being in Home Alone 1 and 2. He played one of the thieves. And him and his friend decided to steal some of this bottle of Vista. The thing is, it's not Vista. It's some sort of experiment they've drank. and they die. Well, they think they're dead. One of them gets badly ill, and the girl commits suicide because she sees the aftershocks of what's happened to this guy, so she kills herself. Which is pretty sad, really. It's a very sad way to go. But then Bismarck, the people get contaminated, you get stats, if you get bit, you turn into this fucking weird looking monster. And I don't like that. I like the fact it's practical and all this fucking computer shit. I love it for that, you know what I mean? And that's it, both of them get stats, you get bit, there's a bit where you think you're going to have a chest burst, it's just like Aiden, but you don't. Guy moves his hand out like that, and he's sad to sew it, but his hand opens up and it's got fangs. I kind of like that tuts. I like it, it's different, no. But it's like the underwater, it's like a dark film when you think about it, it's underwater a lot. And you got one who, you got the idea is the boss. And he's always telling Peter Weller, oh, don't worry, we'll leave it for a couple of days and then we'll get you out. And then again, don't worry about it, we'll get you out of Dodge. This is a couple of days. I do love the bit where one guy says, bitch, we're going through hell. You got that bad, we're going through hell and back. When are you going to get us out of here? I don't know, like that little tuts. But that's it, they're all getting killed. And then when you get the fulfillment of this monster, again, practical effects, how I fucking miss them. You got to see it. It's got a big dock of fangs. It's got a big arm. It's attacking the chap Peter Weller. And they manage to get out of the water. They shoot out the water, right? After they've all got killed or Bismarck the people. So they're out of the water, they get this water jinger. The only issue is you got the same time, like I say, based in Ghostbusters 1 and 2. You think it's only a happy ending, but you know, your typical jump scare. The monster jumps out because it was only wounded and it kills him. Which that's the bit that pissed me off. But I do like the bit where Peter Weller outsmarts it and says, say bye, motherfucker. He folds his hand in aid and he blows the fucker up. And I love it. So they're on the jinger. And you've got a bit where you think you're going to get attacked by the sharks, but lucky enough, they get out of dodge. So they're now on the mine, and you finally see a bit of daylight. Then the boss, the one that's been asking them about, she says, oh, Dad, you made it. You didn't be aware he's going to wrap his arm around her, shake her hand, say it's all right. But he doesn't. He walks near her, bang, sucker punches her, knocks her out, fuck out. He knocks her the fuck out. And normally I don't deal with men eating women, but this woman was a bitch. She was a bitch. Because she left them all in this danger. She knew they were all going to get killed. She knew what was going on. Because what it was to do with the Russians. And what was in that wrist was some experiment, what they made. They were going to make this ultimate weapon. She knew that. She fucking knew it. So when the six-pack and that girl nicked what they thought was a buckle of wrist there, it was that contamination what made them contaminated, and it made this liquid weird fucking monster. So it's an experiment. No, an experiment, what can I say, what went fucking wrong. And she knew that. So at this occasion, I don't pay Peter Weller for knocking her out. I don't pay him for giving her a fucking sucker punch, because he's a fucking bitch. The only issue is at the end, you get a bit of music. It sounds a bit like a fucking adventure theme tune. Sounds a bit like a Walt Disney fucking adventure film. But apart from that, I don't mind Damn Leviathan. It's a good film. If you ever find it on DVD or Blu-ray in this country, check it out. Like I say, this is a Blu-ray rip, and it's a good one. Peter Weller, it's a damn good performance. It damn good practical effects. It was a big hit in '89. It's a good one. And fuck it, what the hell? A 10-star rating for me, because it's definitely, I like the fact it's underwater. You get a lot of good underwater scenery there. There are bits where it's done on set, made to look like underwater, which is like typical. But nevertheless, I like it. It's like Rambo for Life said, it's one of his favourite films, and I can see why. When you think of Peter Weller, a lot of people think of Blue Teen Chop, or they think of Bullseye's at Fencer, or they think of the one that does launch his career, that being Robo Chop. But not a lot of people talk about this one of Peter Weller's, Leviathan. It's a good film. It's like it says, it's alien underwater. It's alien underwater. But until then, people, be smart, be safe, and see you later for some more movies and more movie reviews.